Hi everyone, it's another competence today, so welcome. Previously we discussed about lowest common multiple and we used prime factorization method to calculate the LCM. May Almighty God keep the long-term memory for you. So this time we are going to deal with exponents. We are going to deal with a new topic called exponents, and also we are going to see writing and reading exponents. What is the meaning of exponent, or what are exponents? We can define exponents as shorthands or short forms for repeated multiplication. When you multiply the same number repeatedly, so to write it in short form we have to use exponents. We're going to see what are those exponents and how they look like, but we have to see some terms used in exponents. There are special terms which are used in exponents which you have never seen them before. Let's see this simple example here. You have seen the big number down here and there is 3 up or to that top right. This small number 3 is called the exponent, while this 5 is called the base. So this number is called base and this one is called exponent. So I hope you know now which number shows exponent and which number shows the base. The number which is multiplied repeatedly is called base. So here the number which is multiplied itself is 5 and not any other number. But you have to understand that exponent is also called power. That small number up is called power or is called index. So it has got 3 names. You can call it exponent as our topic, or you can say it is called power, or you can say it is index. Remember here 5 is base, 3 is power, exponent or index. And note that the index should be written next to the base and it should be written above and not below, or should not be the same size as the base. Now let's see how to read exponents. How to read exponents. In mathematics you have to know, or you have to gain the knowledge of reading different numbers. You have to know how to read whole numbers, you have to know how to read fraction, and today we are going to discuss how to read exponents. Let's say you're given this number 5 with a small number up here, as we have seen above here. How can you read it? There are different ways you can read this number. One is to say 5 power 3. Have you seen this power? Because of this number. So we say 5 power 3. 5 power 3. Or you can say 5 to the third power, because 3 is third, so you can say 5 to the third power, or 5 cubed. In this third, let me tell you something. You know, types of numbers, there are numbers we call them ordinal number. Ordinal number, like when we say, for example, 1, we say 1 is first, and 2 we say the second, and 3 is third. That's why we say to the third power, and 4 is fourth, and 5 is fifth, and so on. So if you want to use those numbers, you have to say to the third power. Let's see the second one to understand more. 2 power 6. Have you seen? This is 2 power 6. So we use power and then we mention 6, which is the exponent. Or if you want to use cardinal number, like here, you want to use these ones, so you can say 2 to the 6th power. Power is going to be the last word, so 2 to the 6th power. And the third one is this one, which is 7 power 2, as usual, 7 power 2, but this number has got another name, which is squared. Remember this one, squared. 7. Any 2 above here can be pronounced as squared, like this 3 also can be pronounced as cubed. So if you say 5 cubed, it's okay. If you say 5 power 3, is okay, or 5 to the third power. So this 7 power 2 also is 7 squared, or 7 to the second power, because 2 is the second. I hope you got me very well. Now let's see how we can write exponents, because now you know how to read, so it will be very easy for you also to writing exponents. How are we going to write exponents? Writing exponents, for example, write the long form of this number. Write the long form of 6 to the 4th power, or 6 power 4. Solution: how can we write this in long form? I hope you know that exponent is a shorthand, or are short forms of repeated multiplication. So it means 6 has been multiplied by itself how many times? 4 times. So in this case we are going to write 6 power 4 equals 6 times 6 times 6 times 6. This is repeated multiplication. Make sure that the repetition should be the same as the exponent here. We have repeated 4 times and exponent is 4. This is how we write this number in short form, but in long form, sorry. But make sure that don't confuse between 6 and 4. 6 is the base, it is the number which should be multiplied, not 4. 4 is just the number of repetition. We shall see more examples. Number 2 is write 3 times 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 3 in short form. Let's see a solution for this one. We are going to see how to write in short form. Remember they are 8, so 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8, so it is 3 power 8, because 3 has been multiplied has been multiplied itself how many times? 8 times. This is how we write also in short form. You have to count these. How many are they? They are 8, so the base is 3 power 8. Example number 3. Write short form of these ones. Here we have to be careful. Remember we have 2 and we have also 5. These are 2 different bases, so it is not easier than the previous questions, because you cannot say let me decide to put 2 and you ignore 5, you will make mistake, or let me use 5 and ignore 2, you will also make mistake, because all these are numbers, so you need to write all 2 and 5. But how? Let me underline in order to make you more understand. I underline 2 and I'm going also to underline 5 here. Have you seen we have 2 and 5, but they are separated by multiplication sign, as you can see it. So this is very important part here. You have to know which operation has separated the 2 terms. So we are going to increase size of this one in order to see it well. So it is 2 times 2 times 2, but multiply by what? Another term, or another base, which is 5 times 5 times 5 times 5. Now in short form solution, let's see the solution of this one is 2 power 3. I hope you know that this means 2 power 3, and times this multiplication sign here is this one. So you need to know it. If here is addition, make sure also here you put addition. And also 5 times 5 times 5 times 5, they are 9. They are 4. So you need to put 5 power 4, or 5 to the 4th power. Be very careful with this sign here, which has separated 2 numbers. Let's see the last example, which has the same meaning as these ones. Now here is write 11 times 11 plus, have you seen here, 3 times 3 times 3 times 3 times 3 times 3 in short form. Also here we have 2 11 and also we have 3. So we need to write the short form of 11 first and also the short form of this 3. Thereafter, remember the middle expression which has separated 11 and 3 is addition and not multiplication. So be careful also. I'm going to increase the size of addition in order to see it well. So how are we going to write the short form of that one. Short form is 11 power 2 because these are 2, so it is 11 power 2 plus sign, remember, should be placed here. Do not change this. If here is plus, make sure also here you put plus. Then the short form of this one is 3 power 6. It is 6 because these are 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is how we write short form of the expression. Thank you so much and have a nice day.